Hi there. Welcome back to another episode of the 6 Degrees of KB. I'm Kristen Brady, your local John Green agent, and I'm sitting here today with Kim Weisenhunt. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here today.
I'm so glad you're here.
Very excited to be here.
So you are the owner and operator of Blue Heron Bagels.
Sounds surreal, but I did finally add it to my business card, so it's official now. It's official.
I'm so glad. So tell me a little bit about your business. I mean, obviously I have enjoyed many of your bagels, but tell our viewers, like, where did you start? How did this dream become a reality? Like, where did this all stem from?
It started kind of organically. I had a friend 2 years ago in July for my birthday give me a sourdough starter. I knew nothing about it. It was super overwhelming.
Yeah, please don't ever give me that as a gift because I'm not a gift receiver already anyway, and that is not one.
You know, I got it as the gift, and I said, I don't need another thing to take care of, but I don't back down from a challenge either. So
okay,
I was like, I got to do this. I got to figure it out. I think that's one of the things that, led me into this business is I was like, I'm going to try to figure it out, one step at a time.
Okay.
But anyway, I just started making a bunch of stuff, and my niece came over one day, and like bagels were the thing that I made, and she was obsessed, became a bagel snob immediately, wouldn't eat any bagels from the store, and something in my heart has like always wanted to volunteer or give my time. Like I think giving back to the community is super important. But I'm a mom of two and I work from home and my schedule is so different day to day. So I was like, what can I do to, give my time or give my money, or what can I do to give back that doesn't need a really consistent, commitment,
Sure.
And that works with my schedule. And I also didn't want to lock into like one charity because I feel like there's so many great organizations and charities out there that they all deserve a little love. So it kind of evolved into like, okay, I'm going to start selling this, and I would like to give a portion of the proceeds to charity.
It's so incredible.
And so, yeah, it's been really rewarding. I started out giving back to like organizations that were near and dear to my heart, like Make-A-Wish and American Cancer Society. And then I joined the chamber and I got to know local organizations, which is really cool because the people in the community that are buying bagels, I get to give back into our community.
Wow.
And I know where the money is going.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about full circle, right?
Yeah.
That's great. So you mentioned the chamber, which is kind of ironic because that's kind of how we met in a weird way.
Yes.
Like we met through Michaela with Gallagher Sourdough, and she introduced us because she mentioned to me something about a baker's give back. So we should probably talk about that a little bit.
We should, because it was fun.
It was fun. So fun that we had to do it twice.
So fun that we had to do it twice, and hopefully we get to do more in the future.
I'm ready.
I think it would be fun to like plan some stuff.
Sign me up.
So that all actually came about like this was my, again, like first year doing this. I'm still a newbie. I started the business October 2024, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
You can not tell that by the taste of your bagels because I kid you not, when Gavin, my son, was eating one with me for the first time, he's like, Mom, what is this?
So sweet.
He had no idea that it was just a bagel. Not just, but a bagel.
I have convinced a few non-bagel people to like convert. So I do feel proud of that.
That's awesome.
Did Plainfield Farmers Market for the first time. Shorewood doesn't have like a really big farmers market.
And that's where you're based?
That's where I'm based. That's where I live. But I grew up in Plainfield.
Okay.
My dad lives like 5 minutes down the road from the market. And if anyone's ever at the Plainfield Farmers Market, they know him. They know him well. He's like...
That
he's
doesn't
a nut.
surprise me. Does he show up in his bagel costume?
So no, the bagel costume is new. My dad dressed as a bagel at the Baker's Give Back, but he wears these really bright shirts and he gives out tomatoes for free.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think, like I had to have a conversation, a sit down with him. I think like in the middle of the market season, I would be like, "We're a professional business." And I know you don't get paid, but you have to stop some of your antics. Like one time he brought golf balls and I was like, we sell bagels.
What?
But I love him.
Oh
it's great to be able to have him there and connect with me. But
now that you mentioned it, I'm pretty certain he was giving out like Halloween candy or something.
Yep. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, chasing children around with candy.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah,
It's
no
fine.
big deal. It's fine.
It sold all the bagels. You were sold out very quickly.
That usually happens. There's only been one or two where you don't sell out.
That's awesome. So you started at the farmer's market.
Farmer's market.
Okay.
And at the end, we're all like kind of bummed, like, okay, well, what now? Rick Barnes is another baker. He owns Barnes Baking, and he's known Michaela too. And like he was like kind of like the OG, the first one there. And he started to talk about like, okay, market season is done. Well, what do we do? And he's like, wouldn't it be great if we all just got together and if we did a charity fundraiser? And I was like, oh yeah, that would be great. And he's like, yeah, we should. And so we got to kind of talking. Michaela was there too for this conversation. And we kind of started to spitball ideas. And I feel like that's how every great thing starts. It's
Just an idea.
just talking about it. And then
Yeah.
it happened. Michaela and I are chamber members. And so we originally had thought to use the chamber office.
Okay.
But it's teeny tiny in there, and we wanted to be outside because we are used to roughing and toughing it outside. We had no idea like what organization we wanted to donate to, but we knew again it wanted to go back into the community. So we were like, well, we're food people, so let's keep that going, and we're gonna donate to the food pantry. And this was around it actually like the timing I feel like for Bakers Give Back #1 was perfect because it was like right around
November, right? I think it was.
yeah. It was like
Yeah, because it was after Halloween.
Yeah.
Because your dad had leftover Halloween candy.
yes. It was really great because a lot of people were in need of a food pantry around then, and it just so happened. But we kind of took everybody from Plainfield Farmers Market that were bakers, and we said, hey, who's interested in giving back? And it was asking a lot for bakers because there's so much behind the scenes. Like this could be a podcast in and of itself of like what goes on behind the scenes of a baker. It's physically demanding. There's just stuff that happens you wouldn't even dream of. But there's a lot to ask. I said, if you guys want to do this, I'm asking you to donate 50% of your profit.
Wow.
So, and we had almost everybody I asked sign up.
Oh my gosh.
And we were able to donate, a couple $1,000s to the food pantry. It was
So
really
I think
great.
we had 5 bakers.
5
And I think
bakers.
we had somebody else there too. Didn't we have somebody doing coffee?
Yeah. So Dana, she's from Critical Grind.
Yes.
She also is part of the chamber, which is how I got to know her. I said, it's kind of cold outside. We would really love some coffee. And I know her and I know her place. And she came out and did it, and it was great.
Yeah.
That's how we got to know you, is because through the chamber Michaela's like, hey, this is kind of small. We want to be outside. What about that John Green Realty space?
I'm so glad you reached out.
And
It was perfect.
yeah, she reached out and you agreed, and we never looked back.
Yes. So that
Yeah.
was round 1.
That was round 1.
And then we had round 2 where you guys insisted on being outside again
In
because you like
February.
to rough it and tough it.
Yeah.
In February, and I begged and pleaded because I am not a rough, tough kind of girl that wants to be outside. Please, let's just do it inside. And it worked out great.
We did end up doing it inside.
Yeah.
And you helped me set up the day before.
great.
And thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
And it was great.
So how do you pick your charities that you're donating to? That's got to be a tough job.
It is. I try to share the love. And, I do a little bit of research. I look at their page. Are they active? What are they doing? So the first couple charities I started, kind of like in memory of my brother who passed from osteosarcoma. So,
sorry to hear that.
yeah, thanks. Happy I had a brother though. So, it's nice to be able to give back because we've benefited from some of those. Like we were benefits of Make-A-Wish. And so wanting to give back to them, American Cancer Society. And, from then on, I was like, I don't know anything about, like, I could always keep donating to bigger organizations. But like through joining the chamber, I got to meet some other people and got to know like local organizations and local charities. And that's kind of where I try to stay because I think I can trust these people and I know where the money's going. I know what they're doing. I can see real time the impact that it's making.
Yeah, the second Bakers Give Back that you hosted was for the
Oh,
incubator program,
yeah, the
right?
incubator EDU
And
program.
we got to see the students actually come in and present what they were working on.
I am so happy. That worked out so well.
So great.
Yeah, the incubator EDU program. It's like that Shark Tank type of program where young entrepreneurs kind of get to be hosted by a local business and they teach them all there is to know about owning a business, which my background is actually in teaching. Bagels are not my full-time job. As
What?
I know, as fun as it would be, I'm actually a teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing. And my last couple years working at my previous job, I was a job coach and I also tried to start up a work program, which I did. And so this is like very near and dear to my heart. I'm big in support of it. The So Plainfield seems like they're kind of doing similar types of things,
I would
and
agree.
it's really cool to see the kids out there. I really wanted it to be about them, and all four Plainfield schools showed up, and the kids showed up, and they did
Awesome.
really great.
Awesome.
They presented their projects, and the money went back into that program.
I love it.
So it's Plainfield supporting Plainfield.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love what you're doing. I
yeah.
keep constantly telling you with each conversation that we have. Like I just
Oh, that means a
see you
lot.
growing and I see you expanding and in the way that you give back to this community. I mean, that is your heart that
It
you're
is.
putting on display and it's just so beautiful to watch. I'm so thankful that I've met you through all of this and that I'm
Yeah.
still thinking about what's next for us because I think we got to go
I
bigger
know.
next
Yeah, I'm
time.
excited to plan. It has taken me some time to get comfortable talking about. Like at first when I started, I was like, I'm not telling anyone what I'm doing. I don't want people to feel like they have to buy a bagel. I
Sure.
want them to love the bagel.
Sure.
And then like if they happen to find out, great. But I am starting to talk about it more just because like a lot of the organizations do deserve recognition for what they're doing, and I want people to continue to support
Sure.
them.
Well, and when you love the bagels already, like
I
I
know,
do,
right?
then it just makes me buy double of what I have purchased in the past because, well, it's going for a good cause.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll
Why
have to eat
not?
some more
Why
carbs.
not?
So where do you see Blue Heron Bagels going from here?
Oh, that is, I think, the toughest spot. I think for a while in the beginning, there was a part of me that's like, let's open up a bakery tomorrow. But I don't think I think no matter what, will always be a business that gives back. And really that's why I created it. And that's where I want to stay is as long as I can do this and it doesn't impact my quality time with my family. And it is financially reasonable, like I will keep doing it.
I love
I
it.
don't know if I'm going to keep open up a bakery. I do enjoy like farmers markets. It's a little bit of stuff I could do on the side to give back. I also am at Folklore Coffee in Lamont
Oh,
regularly.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are amazing. The owner is amazing.
Where is that located in Lamont?
Right downtown.
Oh,
Right, no, they have Barrel and Vine in Lamont too, so
yes,
it's like right
yes.
by there.
Okay.
Yeah, and what I like about like wherever I go, I do try to share, give back to the communities that I'm in.
Okay.
So like Lamont, when I was in Lamont, I'm benefiting from the people there, so I'm trying to give back to that community.
That's so thoughtful.
Yes,
I
and
love
I'm
it.
I'm also, I mean, like I think I've donated over like 13 or 14 organizations. So it would take quite some time to name them all. But if people are ever interested, I do put that like on my webpage at the end. Whenever I post each month, I try to talk a little bit about the organization and post a link for the website so people could check it
Love
out.
it.
Yeah.
Love it. I just noticed that you and your family were part of the Shorewood Neighbors magazine.
We
What
were.
an honor.
It was an honor,
That's
and
so awesome.
if people should check out that magazine, I am a big fan and supporter of Shorewood Neighbors and Plainfield Neighbors and what they do because it's just so needed because it's a magazine that really focuses the people around town, and it's like every feature is someone who's doing amazing things.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. I read in that article that dishes may be your least favorite part
I
behind the scenes. And I'm here to tell you that
Yeah.
I do not cook, but I am a mean dishwasher. So if
You're
ever you
hired.
need me,
Yeah.
I will just be paid in bagels and I'm totally
Perfect.
okay with that. So just
Perfect.
call me.
Yeah.
I'm in.
There's some days where like the dishes take me more time than it takes to make the bagels.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear. It's like mountains and mountains.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We might need a new dishwasher soon. Like not a human, like the machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just it's getting used and abused.
the bigger you grow, the more things
Yeah.
that you need.
Yeah.
And so whether or not it's a storefront or not, you just delegate those jobs.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate I will take you up on that
I'm
if
here.
you mean it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not busy at all.
No, never. I think that might be like if I did want to grow, that might be like a next step instead of using my own dishwasher is maybe looking into a commercial kitchen and using their dishwasher.
Yes.
Because that would also mean I get to do super fun things like if I wanted to like leave my bagels at Folklore Coffee, like people could buy them there.
Yeah.
Or I could do like I think bagel bars would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I
We
love
could
it.
just
So let's
toast
talk a
them
little
ready
bit
to go.
about the bagels that you actually make. I've had the
Okay.
plain.
Okay.
I've had the everything.
Okay.
They have to be your two most popular, right?
Surprisingly, people always ask me because I have, I think, like over 40 flavors now.
What? How? 40 flavors of bagels?
Yes.
Okay. Please share.
Not all at once. They're
Okay.
rotating. 'Cause
Okay.
at
Okay.
one point, I had to shut it down. And I knew that time was coming because as I grew, I used to do like, hey, if you order a dozen or more, you can get whatever flavors you want.
my
And then
gosh.
it got intense.
Yes.
And I was like, guys, we have to stop somewhere.
So what are some of your favorites or the most popular?
So I get that question a lot because I usually come with like 6 or more different flavors to an event. And then I have like a rotating menu. Every month I focus on 2 basic, 2 sweet, and 2 savory, just to kind of please everybody.
Sure.
And I think the most popular ones are actually ones that I created myself.
Okay.
So like the banana foster,
Ooh.
strawberry rhubarb.
Yum.
I'm trying to think of what else. A cacio e pepe, which is like Asiago Romano, Parmesan and cracked pepper.
Ooh, yum.
But the number one selling flavor is plain.
Really?
Yeah.
Kids maybe?
I think
People without flavor palettes yet?
people want an experience, I think, more than anything. And they want to be able to, dress the bagel up, warm her up,
Sure, sure. What is your favorite? How is your favorite bagel prepared? Do you warm it? Do you
Always.
toast it? Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Again, I'm just can't control what I can't control. And there have been times because we're in the market, like farmers market, where like vendors are there all day and we don't eat breakfast. We're hungry. They come and sometimes buy bagels and they'll eat a whole, like I sell them in packs of 3. They'll eat the whole pack with nothing on it and cold. And then they want more. And I'm getting used to that.
But that's not how you prefer it.
No.
So what's your favorite bagel? Like you're in the kitchen and your only job is to make yourself breakfast.
Oh,
The kids are on vacation. Your husband's out of town.
I think.
What are you making?
I like a classic everything, but
Okay.
I also really like, I make like a dill bagel or like a dill pickle bagel.
Ooh.
And I like to toast it with like cream cheese, cucumber, a little lemon juice on there. It's like a
Yum.
nice, bright breakfast.
Now I know what I need when I come to do the dishes.
Well, perfect.
That sounds great.
I will hook you. I'll pay you in bagels.
I love
We have
it.
plenty.
I love it.
I'll actually be making some for a pickleball tournament that is going for a fundraiser for the Kiwanis soon
Love
on
it.
April 18th.
Love
Yeah.
it. Well,
Yeah.
sign me up. Put me on the schedule.
All right,
come do
I'll
the
save a
dishes.
few for you. I'll drop them by.
I love it. Is there anything about your business that most people don't know that you want to share with us?
Okay, so last Bakers Give Back, if you remember, I think maybe not about the business, but about me, myself. Like, again, like earlier I said, I just kind of have this, like, how hard could it be attitude.
Sure. I love it.
Maybe not attitude, problem.
Mentality. Let's call it that.
Mentality, sure. Which if I want to learn something or if I want to do it, I'm like, I'm going to do it, you
I
know.
love that about you.
And it might not go great. I might fail 6 times at it, but I'll get it eventually. And so like I am like a jack of all trades. I do balloon animal art.
Really?
Yes, which was at the last Baker's Give Back. We made little
I wondered where
doggies.
those showed up from.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
you.
gosh, you were, yes, because you weren't there.
I
No,
wasn't
that was
there.
me.
Oh, I thought you had a clown
I
or
forgot.
something.
Yes, I forgot you weren't there. Yes, that was me. And I didn't draw the eyes though. That was him.
Okay.
They were scary.
That was your dad.
They were scary. I have to rein him in sometimes. Like one had like eyes on its ears. We made snakes and stuff, and
So fun.
the high schoolers that were there, they requested sword balloons, and I was like, "You get them. What time are you leaving? 2? You get them at 1:59, because I know what you're gonna do."
I love it.
But balloon animals, I do woodworking, crocheting. I drew the Blue Heron Bagels logo.
You did? I did not know that.
front and
That's really
back.
cool.
I'm hoping to get it cleaned
Okay,
up
you
one
have
day.
to tell the story of
Okay.
how the name came about.
Blue heron is a bird that is local to Illinois, around us,
sure.
you know. I live right off of the DuPage River,
Okay.
and we see the blue heron all the time. And if you drive down my street, like, I don't know if I unintentionally joined some organization that I don't know about, but almost every house on the street has like a blue heron statue on
Okay.
it. And so I was like, oh, this will be great, like, for a pickup spot, because if people see, like, they hear Blue Heron Bagels, they're like on the street with all these Blue Heron Bagel lawn ornaments. They're
so
gonna
funny.
know.
That's so funny. I love
But
it.
also it's just like, I really appreciate nature. And it's just, Blue Heron is like a sign of, I think, grace and nature, and it sounded great.
It sounds great. I love it.
Yeah.
Nothing like it is around here, so that's unique, and I love that.
Yeah.
Well, the show is all about finding out your KB number, right?
Okay.
Have you heard of the 6 degrees of separation?
So maybe not to like Kevin Bacon,
Right.
until you brought it up.
Right.
But yes, I have heard of it, and I love this podcast. I love the name for it, because one of the other things I'm passionate about, and like a big thing about our business, is human connection. Like, it's not just about the bagel. This business has brought, yes, I'm giving back, but it's also brought me so much. Like, I get time with my dad. I get, my family is so supportive. I get to meet really cool new people. Sometimes, like, I don't mind spending my Saturday, like, even if I don't sell a bagel, just sitting there and talking to people who come up. They don't have to buy a bagel. I could just talk to them.
It's probably why we got so close so fast, because we're two of a kind.
Right. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
So if we have to think of your KB number, because, okay, Kevin Bacon came up with the 6 degrees of KB, right?
Yes.
And
Okay.
we just so happen to have the same initials, which is kind of ironic.
Okay.
So my idea is, how many people did it take for me to get to know you? So
KB to KW, or KW to KB.
yeah, right. I think there's Michaela in there, and I met Michaela through the chamber. So if we're counting the chamber, it would be a number, but
Yeah. I think 1,
yeah,
2.
you're
One.
you're a 1.
A 1, but still never where you think life will take you. Like, if you told me 2 years ago, you're going to start selling bagels and you're going to be on a podcast with someone you've never met and now you know, I would be like, you're kidding.
If someone told me 2 years ago that I would be hosting a podcast, I would definitely have laughed in their face. I never, ever imagined myself here. But the fastest way to grow our community is obviously now through social media. And so I want everybody to know you and your bagels.
You're
So you're going to have to make sure that you get better about posting when you're going to be where you're going to be, so all of us can enjoy your amazing bagels.
You're right. I am chronically not online.
You're not.
It's bad. Someone
You're not.
find me, any high schooler wants to, like,
I got you.
help me out.
I have someone for you. We'll connect
Hit me
after
up.
the
Okay,
show.
great.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you eventually get to try one of these amazing bagels, and make sure you like and share and subscribe, because you never know, you might be my next degree. What's your KB number?